Okay, everybody, welcome. I'm Stephen Kalajian, and I am the founder of SKTrading.live. I thought it'd be really important to hold this live event to broadcast to people all around the world that they can ask me questions about the markets. This August 1st, I'll be in the markets and trading for over, well, be 42 years. So many people from around the world here joining. I'm here to answer all your questions, anything you'd like to know about. What my specialty is I like scalping, day trading. I also like, to trade the markets. The index futures are my favorite. Also, I've traded nearly 2 billion shares in equities, traded Forex, all hours of the night. But for me, there's no greater joy than being here with the community of traders from all around the world, teaching them, guiding them, and giving them the ability and being able to help people be consistent, learn my methodology. As it advanced, absolutely. I'm not going to deny it's advanced. I've taught some of the biggest hedge fund managers in the world, but I believe my technique, my methodology will, once you learn it and you put the time in and you give your solid work ethic to this, um, I make it as elementary as possible. I do believe success is around the corner. It just depends on how much time that you want to put into this. Looking at 3 time frames, 5 conditions, and all my strategies are based upon divergences. Um, okay. All right. So many people here from all around the world. Love to answer all your questions here. So if you have any questions and you want to, um, um, I just like to see if there's any questions here. Right now we have very, very quiet day, so this is a nice day to do the live event. And again, at SK Trading That Live, whether you're a beginner or someone that just I mean, I've worked with people who have no idea what they're doing, and I've transitioned them over time. Everybody has a different learning capability, and that's fine. Um, and you know, but it's my job to mentor you, to teach you, to really enhance your trading. Whether you're, day trading, scalp trading, trading options on bigger, using bigger time frames, and that to me is where I really come in. I love talking to everybody. I give out my personal cell phone number. You could follow me on official TikTok, Stephen Kalajian on TikTok, Instagram, and on X. And but for me, I think, uh, thank you, Alan, my good buddy Alan. How are you, my brother? There you are. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, wow. I called the Bitcoin lows, and when the S&Ps were trading that Sunday night below the 48.50 level, I went on X and I said I would buy everything. And that morning of, I said I'd buy the market below 49.50 or 49.30. I just knew the bounce was coming. At least I was looking for 5,500 on the S&P, and we got that, and then more. And then right now I'm pretty bearish on the market. Even if we go up to the highs and make a double top, because I believe that there are gaps below the market that will get filled. But then I think once those gaps get filled, I say you throw a dart, you buy everything. I would look to buy everything, and I think we're going to 6,500 on the S&Ps. I don't think we're going there yet. I think that we may go up, touch a new high, and then drop down, make the lows, not new lows. I think the lows are in for the year. Okay. Hello, so I'm 17 years old and I want to learn trading. What should I do? Well, it depends on you. How much time do you have? What asset do you want to trade? Are you looking to trade futures? Futures by far is very convenient because the CME uh, created a micro e-mini, and a lot of people use that because obviously the margin capabilities are really very tolerable. Some firms charge $50 for 1 micro on margin. Some firms charge 500. So if you bought 3 or 4 micros on a trade on the S&P, for argument's sake, and you made 3 points on the S&P. Well, that's $60. Less commissions, maybe 54, 53, 55. But you do that 3, 4 times a day, it can really enhance your profitability factor. And then eventually, once you build up an account, you can do um, a big contract. Also, I have so many people who are trading futures. They trade their own money, and then they um, they trade their own money, and then they trade their a prop account. Some people trade prop accounts with multiple accounts. I like Legends Trading. If you use the code SK, you get 80% off on that. How do you think technical analysis will work in the future? I've been using technical analysis for over 20 years, and I don't think it's going to change. Math is math; it's a universal language, and uh, and I don't think technical analysis is going anywhere. I don't think technical analysis is going anywhere. FX, love forex, especially the pound dollar, the dollar yen, and the euro dollar. Again, finding the right broker because you want very tight spreads. That's important. I love most people that I talk to in Europe trade gold, the DAX, the Euro Stocks 50 futures, and um, how much time really depends. I mean, if you spend a couple hours a day, the opening is very important. Here, it's very fast paced because the market has no soul. The market doesn't really care about me or anybody. The market's going to do what it does. And with that being said, and hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. My four indicators I have, and they're part of my SK trading platform, and I use them based upon what I call combination methodology. 85% of the time I use my indicator 1, 3, and 4, and 15% of the time I use my indicators 1, 2, 3, 4. Very important. How do you think about Pepe? I don't know what he's talking about. But again, this is what we do here. We're about building a community of traders from all around the world. I'll be launching a Bitcoin channel soon, God willing, and not profitable. Should I stop? Give me advice. I think what the reason why I got into this is because most traders fail. 99% of the traders fail, and 1% pass. 1% do well. It's because of people like the gentleman who said he's been struggling for 2 years. It's because they don't have a great mentor. They don't know what they're doing. And on top of that, they're guessing and they're trading options. They're thinking, oh, maybe buy $1 or 2 option, and it goes worthless, okay? Um, I'm hopefully, God willing, within the next, hopefully, I like to look at the Nifty 50. I think that's a great market, especially for Indian type of traders from India. But again, the reason why most traders fail, and the reason why I got into this, is because I'm just sick and tired of people failing and struggling and buying all these crazy courses. I don't sell courses. What we do here is we teach dynamically. I hold webinars for our students in our community. But what most of it is all about is just learning, asking questions, being part of the member community, and being on top. One eye is following the markets, the other eye is looking at the questions during the day. I love it, and to me, there's no greater joy in my life than to meet so many new people from around the world where I can enhance their skill set. This is a skill that I think if you could master this skill with me, again, I've been doing this now over 41 years, but if you could master this skill of trading, it really then, I believe, whether you're trading a forex market, the forex market, the Nifty 50, the Euro Stocks 50 futures, individual name stocks, it doesn't make a difference. It really will enhance your skill set, and that's what's really important. Learning from someone like me, you have a mentor, you have technology, and learning. So many people have come to me and said, I'm a beginner, but I want to learn futures. I'm trading options. I want to stop options, but I want to eventually, uh, and yeah, well, I'm 62 years old. I'm not here to flash cars and all this nonsense and all the crap you see on the internet. But what is important to me is that I teach you because my legacy depends on your success. So for me, I think the most important thing is to learn baby steps here, learn my methodology using 3 time frames. I identify the 5 conditions based upon pure mathematics. The conditions are visible. Everything I teach is based upon visualization and repetition, and it really will enhance your trading and teach you the patterns I have. So 3 time frames, 5 conditions, and 10 strategies. That's it. All the strategies are divergences. So today, for example, this morning, when we pushed up this morning on the markets, I was calling for shorts in so many different names. I had nothing but sell divergences on the underlying ETF, the SPY, the QQQs, and the index futures. So, and of course, the S&Ps dropped about 15, 18 points off the high. The NASDAQ futures dropped about 100. So it really is, I don't look at candlesticks. So I look at bar data, and I will never look at candlesticks. Too much noise for me, too many colors. I don't like to see the green, the red, and the wicks and all that. Okay, so with that being said, I just want you to know that when you come into sktrading.live, it really is about the community we build here, the loyalty everybody has for each other, the passion I have to educate you, teach you, guide you to become better and successful traders. Teaching you, answering your questions, because I'm not a mind reader. It's important that you ask questions and that you want to learn from someone with over 41 years of trading experience, all right? How do I learn trading? Again, you have to look in the mirror. You have to decide how much time, what asset you want to trade, if you want to trade Forex, if you want to trade futures. Now, the reason why a lot of people trade futures and Forex is because of the margin. You don't, here in the United States, you need to have $25,000 in your account just to day trade stocks. So, hello. And so it really doesn't fit many people. Then you have a lot of students or people who want to trade prop firms. Again, you have Legends Trading. You have so many out there. You have Apex, Tradeify, and so many new ones. I like Legends, and again, if you put in the code SK, you get 80% off on the funded account. With that, like I said, there's many ways to skin a cat. It's just that you have to be comfortable. A lot of people say to me, "I've never traded futures before." Well, that's okay. You never traded futures before. So if I said, "Let's trade water," is that going to change your thinking and your view here, right? What's the secret of being a profitable trader? My 5 keywords: consistency, discipline, confidence, patience, and passion. Those 5 keywords are, in my opinion, the key to being a very successful trader. All right? All right. Yes, Legends is a funded account, and if you use the code SK, you get 80% off. Now, like I said, I have traders who trade stocks and they trade futures. I have people who trade just gold. I have people who just trade index futures. I have traders from all around the world. I believe I'm in over 100 countries. People using my software. My software is available on TradeStation, which I think is a phenomenal member firm. If you hear, and also my software is also on TradingView. Sorry, I apologize. Okay. Discipline is important. You can't be your own worst enemy. You can't revenge trade. If a trade goes against you, basically you have to learn to stop yourself out and then look to re-enter or trade it again. It's okay to take a loss. It's not the end of the world. I've taken losses and I fought to come back, but I'm not going to just keep adding to a bad position. If I'm wrong, I'm out, and I'll make it back somewhere else, right? Okay? I want to say, you guys who are watching this live, guys, don't come into trading your minded, emotional. Yeah, it's all, I agree. You know, emotions got to be taken out. When I walk through that door every single day, I have no feelings, no nothing. I walk in, the first thing I do, my mindset is, are there any 8:30 or 10 o'clock numbers that are going to affect the market one way or the other? That's one. Two, is there any news in any stocks that are going to affect the market, like in earnings. Okay, that's two. Three, are we going to? Then I look at the bigger time frames, the 15, the 30, and the 60-minute time frames, and what are they telling? Every single day, I host a podcast called The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly on my YouTube channel. Please watch that. I show you all the patterns that are important that we looked at during the day. Whether you're trading, look, beautiful bear flag setting up in Tesla right now above 325 here. So what we're looking at is the multiple time frames. Again, watch The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, my podcast. Come join me at sktrading.live, and you'll learn from me. Again, almost 42 years in the industry come this August 1st. I talk to everybody. I give out my cell phone number. I love to hear from you, whether you text me on WhatsApp or on a regular line. It doesn't make a difference. I always return as many people's calls as possible. I don't think to this date I've not called someone back. Hey, I'm 16 years old and I want to know your opinion in the stock market because of inflation. Well, I don't look at things like that. I look at everything based upon technicals, and in my opinion, I think maybe we have another 50, 60, 70 points up, and then I think we're going down until September, October time period. I do believe those gaps will get filled below the market, and then I would look to buy everything back down there. What else? Again, as far as trading is concerned, you have to be comfortable in the asset that you want to trade and that you're comfortable with, because for me, it's really about just, Bitcoin, for example, right here. Beautiful buy on Bitcoin below the 106,900. You could have bought one Bitcoin future or two Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin just rallied 600 points. The software I spent nearly 10 years of my life building, forward testing, not back testing. Really remarkable in the sense that when you're trading, you want to be on the right side of the market. You want to be able to learn. I taught this to some of the biggest hedge fund managers in the world. And what's your take on the NASDAQ US and US 30, the 30-year bonds? Well, I haven't seen the 30-year. I don't look at the 30-year bonds anymore. Just look at the TMFs here. Where are these things trading here? I think the bond market is going to be, in 2026, the bond market's going to rally very sharply. As far as the NASDAQ is concerned, same thing. I'm looking for a push up and then a drop into September of this year. Hello, Ganja. How are you? Very nice to meet you. Michael, how are you? But again, it really is about you wanting to learn, put the time in. Is it buy now? I wouldn't buy anything up here. Robert Courtwright, hey, how are you? Hey, Robert Courtwright Jr. Wow, there you go. How's everything back in Jersey, Robert? Hope you're doing well. God bless you, brother. I hope I heard a lot of good things about what's going on at Drive Wealth. I'm very happy for you and your father and your uncle. I hope everything's going well. Tell Harry I said hello. What time frame is the best time frame? I don't look at an individual time frame. I look at three time frames: 15, 30, and 60-minute time frames. So, me personally, I would be looking to buy. I would be looking to accumulate a position on what's called the SPXUs here. If we do get this decline, I think that they can get up to the 21, 23, 24 range, and I think that God bless you too, man. You too, brother. All right. Okay. Tell Harry I said hello. He owes me a call, and tell your father and your uncle. And I hope you're doing well, Robert. God bless you. I'm really happy for everything going on at Drive Wealth. During the summer markets, I think that we're just going to just drift, and I think there's going to be some type of an event that's going to cause the market to drop between now and September, and then I think you buy everything, because I think we're going back up to 6,500, okay? Crypto trading, Forex, well, I'm going to be actually going to be hosting a Bitcoin channel soon, so stay tuned for that. Knowledge as far as trading, everything I do is based upon dynamic learning. There's no books. A good friend of mine said to me one day, she said, I'm going to go and buy some books and trade them. I'm like, why? You have me. Return the books, and so for me, I think that dynamic learning, my highest profitable trade was, I think I was north of 900,000, I think, on the forex market, I believe. Um, okay, first one, best one to buy of all. I don't understand the question. I love the futures markets. Second thing I love is the commodities markets. I love the futures markets. I love how liquid they are. And yes, if you're going to trade the market, I would look. I would always. My father once said to me, "Be great at one thing, not good at many." If you're going to look at the market, look at the pound dollar. But then you have to really know the economic numbers coming out for the British pound, retail sales, GDP, CPI, PPI, durable goods for for Europe, for England. If you look at the euro, then you have to look at the whole euro. Okay, I like the pound dollar because you're just really focusing on just London there. Um, do you have any knowledge trade ideal platform? You look at Damon. If you guys Damon Securities out of Dubai. Let's see. Uh, Damon Markets, I think it's called. They're Damon Markets. They are phenomenal. Okay, if you want to email me, my email is stevek5@me.com. I could send you the information for them. Um, and I just want to tell you, so show me your indicators, big move spot. I can't show you, I can't share my screen right now. But I would just focus on one pair. What about gold and silver? I think they're going to propel higher. I think the 3,000 level is a big number on gold, and I think that it's not breaking. And I think the next target on gold is 3,600. I think you're going to have to silver. I think we'll get above the 38, 39, maybe 40. But overall, I think that we're still in a very big uptrend on gold and silver. Platinum, I'm looking for a monster pullback here on platinum, and I'm looking for platinum to really excel. Platinum over 1,600 on platinum here. Platinum's up 13 to 1,300 here. Had a really nice pullback on platinum, but we have a breakout in platinum. I'm looking for a nice pullback on platinum. It got down to 1240, and platinum's now up 80, but I'm looking for a really nice pullback, hopefully below maybe the 1200 on platinum, and then I look to buy the hell out of it. Every single day there's trades in the market. I like to try day trading. Could you help me with that, sir? Yes, please text me at 914-500-7484, and I'd love to show you the software that I have. I'm staring right at it. Beautiful pattern. I have a lot of people who day trade Bitcoin, especially off the bigger time frames, and you can see a lot of people use the futures markets for that. Okay. What else here? What else? Okay. Anybody have any other questions here? Well, it's been a really great moment here. I love doing these live events because I want people to get to know who I am. Well, you go to sktrading.live and you can try to contact me through that, or please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly on my YouTube channel, and you can reach me there as well. Again, like I said, we're going to be hosting a crypto channel hopefully in the next few months, and I'm really super excited about that because that to me is really super important, and I really want to God bless you too, Jimmy. Thank you. Again, I'd be looking to buy a nice position on the SQQQs or the SPXUs for a trade to fill these gaps down to 56, 5,700. And I think then hopefully maybe we'll get one more push down, and then I think we rally to 6,500. Thank you for everybody. Again, I'm very thankful to be here and share my time with you, and thank you for all coming on board. I like to do this. Hi, I'm from Serbia. Is there any other way I can contact you? You can, yes, you can just go to WhatsApp and text me 914-500-7484. And every day is different, okay? But again, thank you for joining me here today. It's an honor and a privilege. I really, like I said, I've been doing this now over 41 years. It'd be my joy to really help and teach you and guide you with the knowledge I have, my software, my expertise in the markets, teach you diversions, patterns. It's all like I said, I've taught some of the biggest traders in the world. and it gives me a lot of great joy to be here. What is the best stock to buy? I wouldn't look to buy anything right here at this level. We came from a 4,800 print of 6,150. I think we're going to get some pullbacks here. And if you were to do something, I would look to buy the underlying ETF versus buying individual name stocks like the SPY or the QQQs. I think again, my number is 914-500-7484. I want to say again, thank you for allowing me here today. Thank you for coming on board. Please watch my podcast, The Bull, The Bear, and The Ugly on YouTube. Please come to sktrading.live if you really want to learn. I'm the guy. I'm doing this over 41 years. Thank you, everybody. Again, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Be well.